If you are experiencing foundation issues, get a free estimate from Ox Foundations.
Our Coach's Corner continues this morning with Coach Jonathan Beverly, the head football coach and athletic director at Childersburg High School, and a 26-0 win over TC Central last night on a Thursday night game, kind of different.
Thursday night game is a little different. Gives us a short week. There's pros and cons to it. Obviously, the pro is that we get an additional day of preparation for next week with Talladega coming in, and obviously the con is having a short week, so you lose a day of preparation for the game that you're playing. But I think overall it worked out well for us, and we got an opportunity to be 2-0.
A little sluggish start in the first half, but you really got things in style in the second half. Let's look at some of the highlights from last night's battle at the Cole, Talladega County Central High School. There's the Tigers.
We really got things going in the second half. We went to a more of an up-tempo look for us, and Maurice Bennett and Terry Thomas, two of our tailbacks. Looks like this is one where Terry ended up breaking it for a touchdown.
Nice move.
He makes great cuts, and the offensive line really got going in the second half, and that made things a little bit better for us offensively. It's another run for Terry here, to punch it in, and like I said, we weren't perfect defensively, but we played really well defensively. I think anytime obviously you get a shutout, your defense is playing well.
2 shutouts in a row.
2 shutouts in a row. Like I said, last night, really defensively, we only gave up 2 first downs all night. And our guys are just playing hard on that side of the ball, and we're really proud of them for sure.
Well, Childersburg with a big win last night, and here we are throwing the football a little bit.
We threw the football a little bit, and it was one of those things where the ball kind of slipped out of his hand. We ended up throwing an interception there, and really last night was the first time we had turned the football over all season, so ended up not hurting us as bad, but we got to get a little bit better on that side of the ball for sure.
You are capable of throwing the football, and that makes the defense a little bit more soft, as knowing that you can throw it as well as run it.
Absolutely. We've got to find a way to continue to be balanced on that side of the ball. Last night, again, a lot of our success was on the ground, but we've got to find a way, especially with region play starting to be a little bit more successful throwing it. 26-0 win over TC Central last night at Howells Cove as Childersburg opened their season 2-0. Defense unscored on so far this season. We'll talk about the defense and look ahead to Talladega Tigers next week as the Coach Jonathan Beverly segment of Daybreak continues right after this.
Hot under the collar because your basement is full of water? Call a local company you can trust. Ox Foundation Solutions. We use the most advanced water management system to stop water from invading your basement for good. Things feeling a little uneven at home? Ox Foundation Solutions will fix your uneven concrete sidewalk, driveway, or basement in no time. Ox Foundation Solutions has the best plan to keep your home safe. If you are experiencing any issues with your sidewalks, basement, crawl space, or foundation, get a free estimate from Ox Foundations.
Drew and Jonathan Scott here. We are so excited to help you get a better night's sleep. That's right, holidays are all about mattress shopping. Everybody knows that, and you will not find a better sleep than our Scott Living collection.
Get a free box spring with the purchase of a Scott Living mattress during the Restonic Labor Day mattress sale. Enjoy healthy, comfortable sleep on a Scott Living mattress, and when you buy the mattress, you get the box spring free, plus 24 months special financing during the Restonic Labor Day mattress sale.
Come in today to check out these and many more great deals. King's Mattress Outlet, Sylacauga.
Coosa Valley Medical Center, one of the top 10 hospitals in Alabama, is also Sylacauga's largest employer. Services from the emergency room, to surgery, to cancer treatment, to post-stroke care. You won't believe what's right in your backyard. It's Coosa Valley Medical Center in Sylacauga. So, if you're sick in Alabama, choose one of the top 10 hospitals in Alabama. That is Coosa Valley Medical Center.
26-0 win for Childersburg over TC Central last night on the road. The Tigers 2-0 on the season, and defense unscored upon. Coach, talk about some of the players that kind of excelled last night a little bit.
Defensively, definitely believe it starts with our front. Both of our ends, Andrew Chapman, as well as Keith and the rest of our defensive line played really well. Desmond Phillips, another defensive lineman that played well, and those guys got great push up front. And then our linebacking core, Daryl Bradford and Zay Youngblood, really played well. The second half, offensively, like I said, we got going. Very sluggish in the first half, but in the second half, our offensive line got going. Keyshawn Reynolds leads that group, and really proud of Christian Guerrero, a guy that bounces back and forth between tight end and fullback. And last night, our starting fullback, was a little beat up, and so he stepped into that fullback role and really had a good second half. And, Austin Douglas, minus the interception that he threw, played a really good second half, took care of the football, and really commanded as we went up tempo.
Guerrero can get you that 2-3 yards between the tackles that you need from time to time.
Absolutely. He's a big, strong kid, but he's very nimble. He ended up catching the ball out of the backfield last night, turned it into a long run, and then, got us down to the 2 or 3 yard line and then punched it in. And, again, he's a big, strong kid, can get the tough yards that we need, and we need him to continue to do that. 26-0 win, Childersburg over TC Central last night. We look ahead to Talladega, first region game of the season next week, and that's a big, big contest. You guys hadn't played in a while. Hadn't played Talladega in a long time, and so, I think our communities are going to be very excited to see us on the field. It's a big region game. It's the first region game, and so we definitely want to start out 1-0 in region play. You don't want to find yourself behind the 8 ball in region play, and especially with it being a 6-team region, our main concern, excuse me, a 7-team region, with it being a 7-team region, only 6 region games, every region game is going to be crucial and vital, and so we definitely want to be able to take care of business at home and get off on the right start. We talked last year about the progress of this Childersburg football program, and you're in your 3rd year now, right? Year 3, yes, sir. And it's a program that is building blocks, and you talked last year about the future of this Childersburg program. Where are we 2 games into the season? I think 2 games into the season, I think, we're starting to see a lot of our hard work and a lot of the things that we've done the last couple of years come to fruition. I think we're starting to see the things we've done in the weight room, the things we've done just in our character building start to make a difference. And this is the first time in 5 years that Childersburg has been 2-0, and I think that speaks volumes to the level of work that our kids have put in, the level of enthusiasm that we have in this program right now. And so I'm really excited to see where we continue to go, but we just take it one step at a time and continue to hopefully move in the right direction. Childersburg and Talladega next week in Childersburg, and first region game for the Tigers. What do you see? Have you been able to see any tape on Talladega as of yet? Well, nothing that is, I guess, fresh. We've had an opportunity to kind of scout them from last year and then talk to different coaches. They got some athletes over there. Very explosive. Coach Darby does a great job. He's done a great job, kind of like we've done, getting that program going in the right direction. And so, I think it's going to be a really big test for us. I think it's really going to tell us where we are week 3. You hate to put that kind of pressure on, such an early game. But, again, with our region as tough as it's going to be, it's really going to tell us where we are. And so, they're going to be well coached, and they're explosive. Our defense has to continue to play well, and offensively, we've got to continue to take steps forward. The seasons are changing weather-wise, and you can sense in the Childersburg community something that we haven't sensed in a number of years, the excitement and pride, and people are talking football over there. People are talking football. I think our community is really excited. There's nothing like high school football, and I think our entire athletic department does a really good job. And from boys and girls basketball to our spring sports, we take a lot of pride in all of our sports, our athletic department. But without a doubt, in the state of Alabama, there's nothing like high school football. And I think for a community to come together and to get behind these boys is really special, and we hope to continue the momentum. Childersburg and Talladega next Friday night. You got an extra day. How does that affect your work and as far as working your team? Well, the main thing for us is obviously, like I said last night, no major injuries, but we do have a few bumps and bruises. So that extra day helps a lot. It's an extra day to get some treatment, to get guys, iced down, to get things, stretched out. And so we're going to take advantage of this extra day, make sure that those guys, get into the training room, get taken care of. And then I think it goes a long way from a mental standpoint. It's another day of mental preparation. Again, we don't know a whole lot about Talladega, having not played them in a while, but it may give us an opportunity to get out and see them in person. It'll give us an opportunity to, make a few phone calls and to, get a little bit more of a scouting report, ready ahead of next week. So we're going to try to take advantage of it.
All right, Coach Jonathan Beverly, the head football coach and athletic director at Childersburg High School, our guest. Childersburg over TC last night, 26-0. The Tigers 2-0 on the young season. Will take on the Talladega Tigers in the first region game over in Childersburg next Friday night. Coach, good to see you. We'll see you next week.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
More Daybreak right after this.